Hello, readers of Every Word, and welcome to Every Word 365. I'm your host, Christina Munoz-Madsen, and today we're reading Revelation 10 through 13. Here are the connections listed by Got Questions. The book of Revelation is the culmination of the prophecies about the end times, beginning with the Old Testament. The description of the Antichrist mentioned in Daniel 9:27 is developed fully in chapter 13 of Revelation. Outside of Revelation, examples of apocalyptic literature in the Bible are Daniel chapters 7 through 12, Isaiah chapters 24 through 27, Ezekiel chapters 37 through 41, and Zechariah chapters 9 through 14. All these prophecies come together in the book of Revelation. Just a great reminder of why we read the Old Testament. It all culminates in the New Testament. Of course, I have a link to Got Questions for more. You are under the same umbrella of God's protection today. He has a purpose for your life here on this earth, and no matter what the obstacles, He will preserve you until your mission is accomplished. Let that assurance of God's hand on your life give you added boldness as you testify for Him today. But remember, time is short. There is no guarantee that you, like the two witnesses, have 1,260 days to finish your God-given mission. And that, of course, is from today's daily walk. Wow, have you ever thought about your time on earth as an hourglass of sand? No one knows how much sand is in it or how long it will take to finish, but hopefully that's some good motivation for all of us to not only figure out our purpose, but to then do it. So again, I'm going to share a lot of links on here just in case you read something and you want to know a little bit more. For example, what does Revelation chapter 12 mean? In Revelation chapter 12, John sees a vision of a woman clothed with the sun and the moon under her feet, and on her head a crown of 12 stars. It's very confusing, very theatrical. So I'm including a link that has more on that. And I just mentioned it, but what is the prophecy of the 1,260 days in Revelation? That's mentioned a couple of times. And so I'm including a link for more if you want to know more about that. Then we get into who is the beast of Revelation. Of course, a lot of talk about this and a lot of questions about this, so I've got a link there. And then who is the false prophet of the end times? Again, if these were easy black and white questions, I would just give you the answers, but they're not. That's why if you want to know more, I'm attaching some links in the podcast description. Here's one I'm going to dig a little bit deeper on. What is the mark of the beast? You hear a lot about that. Even Hollywood incorporates that into a lot of their movies. The meaning of 666 is a mystery as well. Some speculated that there was a connection to June 6, 2006, 666. However, in Revelation chapter 13, the number 666 identifies a person, not a date. Revelation 13:18 tells us this calls for wisdom. If anyone has insight, let him calculate the number of the beast, for it is man's number. His number is 666. Somehow, the number 666 will identify the Antichrist. For centuries, Bible interpreters have been trying to identify certain individuals with 666. Nothing is conclusive. That is why Revelation 13:18 says the number requires wisdom. When the Antichrist is revealed, it will be clear who he is and how the number 666 identifies him. Just another encouragement to not spend too much time trying to figure that out, because we should probably be spending our time on this earth doing our purpose and preparing for the end, which means making sure our heart is right with Jesus. Then I also have a link on who are the two witnesses in the book of Revelation. Again, a lot more discussion on that. And what do the seven thunders in Revelation 10, 1 through 7 mean? We have already talked about the significance of the number 7, and there's a lot of that in Revelation. It does represent something being complete or finished. So tomorrow is your final day off to catch up before we finish up the entire Bible. I know some of you are already done, but if not, you could grab some paper-clipped parts or take the day off and just have a few more days to complete the whole Bible and read every word of the Word. Happy reading!